I'm flying to the moon.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Here Impact, the show that celebrates the lives of women in science that reshape our world as we know it. My name is Kosandia, your host, and today we're unpacking the extraordinary life of Katsuko Saruhashi, a woman that not only safeguards our planet for a very dangerous fallout, but also empower so many women in science. Let's rewind to March 22, 1920. Picture a little girl in Tokyo watching raindrops slide down window. For most kids, it's just another rainy day, but for Katsuko, it sparked a big question. What makes it rain? Even as a youngster, she was drawn to the natural world in a way that makes her think differently. Growing up during a time when girls were rarely encouraged to pursue science, Kachuko's family, especially her supporting mother, believed in the power of education. In a household where technical skills weren't exactly common for women, her mom urged her to carve out a life where she could be independent and confident. At 21, when most people are comfortable with a secure job, Kajuko decided to take a huge leap. She quit her steady position to an insurance firm to chase her passion at the Imperial Women's College of Science, now Tokyo University. Imagine having that kind of courage. It's like saying, I'm going to rewrite the rules, even if they are not ready for me. Fast forward a few years, in 1943, Kajuo graduated with a degree in chemistry. But she wasn't the type to stop there. Instead, she joined the Meteorological Research Institute, an environment that rapidly became both her playground and her laboratory for exploring the natural world. Her hunger for answers led her to the University of Tokyo, where in 1957 she earned her PhD in chemistry. This was a historic moment. She became the first woman in Japan to get a science doctorate from that prestigious institute. Her dissertation, titled The Behavior of Carbonic Matter in Natural Water, wasn't just an academic exercise. It laid the groundwork for innovations that we still rely on today. Imagine going from a small, curious kid peering out at the rain to becoming the first woman to achieve this monumental milestone in science. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. After her formal studies, Kajuko turned her attention to the ocean, a realm that held endless mysteries. Working at the Meteorological Research Institute, she began developing what will later be known globally as Saruhashi's table. In simple words, she created a method to measure carbon dioxide levels in seawater by using temperature, pH, and chlorinity. It sounds technical, but what this really meant was that Kachuko was giving scientists a tool to understand how our oceans interact with the atmosphere, a topic that's even more important with today's climate issues. But her work wasn't all about numbers and formulas. In the post war years, when nuclear testing was ramping up in the Pacific, Kachuko observed something alarming. Through her meticulous research, she became one of the first scientists to detect radioactive fallouts in seawater and the atmosphere. Just imagine, the world was busy moving on from the devastation of war, yet here was this invisible threat looming over everyone. Kajuko's findings were crucial in showing both governments and the public the real dangers of nuclear weapons. Her work not only advanced science, but also played a role in shaping environmental policies and test bans that have helped keep our planet a little safer. Katsuko's impact didn't stop with her research. She knew that science wasn't just about discovering new facts, it was also about creating a community that could uplift each other. In a field where women were few and far between, she became a trailblazer for female scientists. She went on to establish the Society of Japanese Women Scientists, creating a network where ideas could be shared and dreams could be nurtured. And if that wasn't enough, she founded the Saruhashi Prize, an annual award given to a woman in science who serves as a role model for the next generation. Imagine the power of knowing that somebody who broke through every barrier is rooting for you to succeed. Gajuda's dedication to empowering women in science is now an enduring part of her legacy, encouraging young female scientists to push boundaries and be as fearless as she was. On a personal note, Katsuko Saruhashi's story is as much about resilience and passion as it is about scientific discovery. Despite the many challenges, like the pressures of a male dominant field, social expectations, or the delicate balance of personal life and scientific ambitions, she stayed true to her curiosity. Her determination to understand and protect our natural world, combined with her drive to make science more inclusive, has left a legacy that resonates far beyond the laboratory. Even after she passed away on September 29, 2007, in the same city where her journey began, her story lives on. Every time somebody picks up a textbook on ocean chemistry or hears about policy that protect our environment from nuclear contamination, they're tapping into the pathway that she helped forge. Her life shows us that following your curiosity, even when the path is uncertain, can lead to groundbreaking change. Thank you for joining me to this journey of the life of Katsuko Saruhashi. Her life from a curious little child watching the rain to a pioneer and also a champion for women in science remind us that everyday questions can lead to extraordinary answers. Her legacy, whether you are a scientist or just really like story, invite you to stay curious, to be bold, and never stop exploring. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories in the next episode of Her Impact. Until next time, stay curious, make questions, and remember, every one of us has the power to make a difference.